Hello everyone and welcome back to Zoo Crafting! I am Zookeeper Seri and we are back here at the zoo! So thank you guys so much for sticking with us while we were adventuring over at the farm, over at the Meadow of Horses, which is really, I cannot believe how close it is. Could you guys believe that? Because really it's just like right over there, right past where we're eventually going to put like the Sarcosuchus, the big giant ancient crocodile guy whose name I probably just got wrong. But if you keep going, you can actually see our tree of illumination from the farm, which is so cool. I just think that's awesome. And look what else you can see from here. You can see the little chestnut trees that we planted for pudding. So that's really great. And some of you guys suggested maybe putting a cherry tree or putting one of the big red maple trees over there as well for pudding. So I think those, or like a big oak tree. I think some cherry trees and maybe some nice oak trees, some really big ones, would be fantastic. So pudding has something over there. She is another one of our little maple tree spirits who's constantly taking care of our soybean farm for us. But speaking of farms, we have got so many goodies that we harvested from the farm. So thank you guys, because we have so many members. I mean, so many new members of the Golden Apple Herd of Horses, which I think is the perfect name for that herd of horses. So we have the Golden Apple Herd of Horses, and we'll call any of the rare mythical horses that we breed in the future the Diamond Apple Horses. So they're going to be Diamond Apple tier of horses. And then you have your like normal apple, and then you have your Golden Apple tier. So we'll have our own tiers of horses at the Golden Apple Stables, or whatever we end up calling it. And I love it. I love it. I love all the names you guys came up with. It made me really hungry for apple pie and apple cheesecake and apple everything, to be honest, because apples are delicious and good for you. There's a saying here in the US that says an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So we gathered up lots of apples, we bred lots of horses, and we brought home lots of goodies, lots of farm goodies. Look at this, so much corn and beans and barley and wheat and oats and rye. So I need to take those down. I got a new zombie villager, which is really exciting. Definitely need to add him to the pile of villagers that we need to heal up this month. And we also got a couple dragonflies, some maple dragonflies, which I think are really cool. And I'm thinking we could possibly try adding them into the bird aviary, but dragonflies, like all of the bugs seem to just die inside of the glass container. So we're gonna have to find a safer way to contain the little bugs. So we'll figure that out. But we're gonna get started with our day. First things first, because we've got a little bit to do. I'm going to show you my surprise soon, but we need to apologize to the girls because Primrose and Bluebell, they both teleported back home when I tried to take them to our farm with us, and that's because they're very upset at me since they have run out of sugar. And they're currently on strike because if they don't have any sugar on their inventory, then they basically go on strike. So they're very upset, and that's what happened to them. Here's Bluebell. They both teleported back here because they have, and I'll get these out of her inventory, because they have no sugar. So we're going to go ahead. I'm so sorry, Bluebell. I know, that's actually the tofu. That's not what I wanted. I don't think they'd be happy if I tried to give them tofu instead of giving them some sugar. I'll just give them both half a stack of sugar for now. I know, Bluebell, I'm really, really sorry. I'm so sorry that I, didn't have enough sugar for you. I wasn't paying attention. One of my jobs as okay, I gotta get over here. Let's see if I can get you. There you go, Bluebell. But Bluebell, I am so sorry because one of my jobs as your, what do they call it? Because you're my exchange student, and one of my jobs as your instructor and your pseudo parent is to provide you with the food that you need. And as a little maid, that means you need lots of sugar. So here you are, Bluebell. Oh my gosh, she needed a lot of sugar. Bluebell, I'm so sorry. I'll be sure to gather up more sugar today because their sugar stocks are actually running kind of low. When you have kids in the house, you got to keep lots of sugar, apparently. All right, so let's go upstairs. Primrose, same to you, my dear. I am so sorry. I have some fresh sugar for you. I will help you get out of that little chair that you seem to be stuck in. There you go, sweetie. And you're not in timeout. You don't have to stand in the corner. There you go. You don't have to stand in the corner like you're in timeout or something. And so let me just go ahead, and here's your sugar. Oh my goodness, she needed a lot of it too. I hope that helps you, Primrose. Thank you so much for your patience. I've got those new outfits for you pretty soon. We're going to be putting you in those new outfits really soon. They're going to be awesome. And there, hopefully the girls will be a little bit happier now. And you, Martha, you can figure out how to get in your chair yourself, because every time we try to do that, then we suddenly end up with the chicken dance. It's nutter butter. So you can figure it out, Martha. I know you can. All right. Well, whew. Okay. All right. So that's the girls not so angry at us. Oh, and we have mail. Did you guys see we have mail? So let's go check the mail really quickly, because that's always super exciting. Aki is working hard here in the garden. This is the last day of November. So this is actually Agent Noodles. Hats off to you, my hero. This is the last day of November, and it's really exciting because December is going to start tomorrow, and that means we're going to be working on things before the end of Season 2, because Season 2 of Zoo Crafting is going to be coming to an end soon, but we won't be leaving this world. We'll be in this world for years, don't you worry. Somebody with a little maid has recently been here, because those torches were not there. So somebody with a little maid who has torches and is set to being a torcher has recently been by. That's so much fun to be able to see when people come by. Jude, good morning. I hope you're doing well. I've got a little bit of mail I see. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's some hearts in the mail. If we were anything other than a biological, research community, I would be a little alarmed if I received some hearts in the mail. But these are some hearts of darkness. Oh, is it raining? It's raining. These are some of the hearts of darkness that we actually need. Oh, and they're from Alex. All right, those are the hearts of darkness that we needed for the essence. The essences, if you guys remember, because we needed the essence in order to make a unicorn and Pegasus and things like that with our diamond apple herd, our golden apple herd, whatever we're going to end up calling it. All right, so this is from Alex, our wonderful friend Alex. Dear Seri, I heard about you needing a few hearts to get that essence of light you really wanted, and then remembered a few months ago a dark flying horse appeared in the flower fields by my house. It attacked me, so I was forced to shoot it down with my bow and arrow, but when I did, it dropped 2 hearts of darkness, which sometimes they do. I've had that happen to me too. You're 1/3 the way of getting those mythical horses, Alex. Oh, that's so awesome. Thank you, Alex. I'm going to very gingerly pick up these hearts of darkness. Oh, that's kind of, it's a very interesting item, the hearts of darkness. And let's make sure that there's nothing else in the, nothing else in the mailbox. We can go ahead and put the mail down. So this is awesome. So Alex has gotten us 1/3 of the way there. There's an egg just laying out here for some reason, but 1/3 of the way there to being able to get those mythical horses. So that's fantastic. I'm going to add that to my little pile. I think most of these are actually from Alex. No, actually, those are all my personal notebooks. Where the heck am I putting, are they all in here? Yeah, there we go. Presents mostly from Alex and Mara and Ben. Just little notes. Oh, I want to go give people little notes. I want to give people lots of little notes. See, there's more from Mara and Pavo and Alex again. And I want to go give presents, Persephone. This is getting really exciting. All right, but the heart of darkness. So this is what we need, just to refresh your guys' memories, to make the essence of darkness. And once you get the essence of darkness, you can create the essence of light. And pretty much any, ooh, wow, you can even decompose the chemicals of the heart of darkness. That's getting very science, mad sciencey there. That's kind of cool. But we also need the essence of fire and the essence of the undead. So then we would need an ender pearl and a glass bottle. So I think we need to take these downstairs. We do have, some of you guys reminded me, some hearts of darkness, hearts of the undead, and so on from the old world that I do believe are hiding in this chest. So are they hiding it? They are! Oh my goodness! You guys, we actually have everything! We actually have everything! We have hearts of the undead, hearts of fire, and hearts of darkness. I totally forgot we had these from the old world. I knew we maybe had a couple of the undead and maybe a dark, but I didn't know we had this many. Wow. So that's 2 years worth of spooky hearts that we have collected. So, all right, we're going to have to use these in the future, and we will do what we can to get the mythical horses. So that's definitely something that can happen coming up. Though this month we are really, really going to focus on trying to finish up some of the basic things about getting the zoo laid out and planning future exhibits, because it is going to be time soon for the second year of zoo crafting to come to an end and the third year to begin, and it's going to be so awesome. And I just really want to have at least the zoo laid out a little more practically for being able to walk around. So I'll show you guys some of those sneaky updates I've been working on soon. And let's see, we also, when we went to the farm, got attacked by a boar that we had to kill. So we have some of its hide. And then we also have some duck eggs, some wild duck eggs that we collected by the riverside. So we'll have to take those to the Egg Research Center later. But all right, last thing I want to do before I start showing you my surprises are actually to take all of this out and put this away downstairs even in the root cellar where we store all of our awesome food. In case you guys aren't familiar with this area, this is where we store all of our awesome foods. So hopefully we can come over and like do some cooking. I really miss doing the zoo kitchens. Oh, but if you guys don't know, Wynn has actually started doing some cooking with Louie, her dog Louie. So you can go and enjoy that. All right, how do I get my beans back out? I always forget. There we go. All right, that's how you get your beans back out. All right. So I'm going to put the beans away. So that's all nice and tidy. All right, I think we're good. I'm going to put the apples away and then get some food from upstairs. All right, I'm going to come over. And what should we eat today? Omelets, cranberry. Oh, let's eat some cranberry sauce and biscuits from Wynn. So we'll eat the cranberry sauce and biscuits. All right. Oop, and Agent Noodles. Agent Noodles, are you joining us for lunch? Are you demanding some food? Okay, hang on a second, Agent Noodles. I've got some duck, sweet potato, and cranberry, but that's actually dog food. I don't know if I should feed that to the cat. Oh, he's already, oh dear. All right, well, he's already gone. I'll have to feed him some cat food in a little bit. But all right, you guys, I'm actually going to go and get ready to show you guys the big project I have been working on. But I want to go get there and then unveil it, not walk up to it and unveil it. So I will see you guys in just a minute. And ta-da! You guys! As part of our project to finally get Zoodesia actually working as a proper zoo, we now have a zoo entrance! This is going to be where people are going to start being teleported in when they come into Zoodesia Zoo for the very first time. Now keep in mind, this is the basic outline of the entrance of the zoo. We are going to have so many other things being added in here. We're going to make it a lot bigger. We're going to be adding in little statues of the animals. We'll be having NPCs who can guide people to different parts of the zoo. There'll be different wings like sticking off all over the place. It'll be fantastic. We'll have little gift shops. It's going to be a big entrance, but a big entrance has to start somewhere. So this is our beginning, our little beginning of the zoo entrance. And I guess it's fitting that it's not as big as it could be because we're not the biggest zoo just yet. So I have a feeling this is going to grow and grow and grow as the zoo gets bigger. But for now, let me introduce the Zoodesia Zoo entrance. Huzzah! Yay! Woohoo! It's kind of anticlimactic just a little bit, but at least it's a start. So here we are, you guys. You remember that area that I talked about that we were going to set aside and we were going to make into the zoo entrance? Well, I basically want people to teleport in like right here. We can probably make like a little platform and they can just be like, pop, and they can pop in and it's like, welcome to Zoodesia Zoo. And we'll have NPCs standing around. I'll probably put some flooring down instead of grass in the majority of this area. We've got a nice tree and then the canopy. So I wanted it to be like, you know, Zoodesia, it's all greenery and plants and awesomeness. So when people teleported in, I wanted them to be able to look around and just be like, whoa, greenery, leaves. It's so pretty. That's the kind of impression that I wanted people to have as soon as they came in. And then I also wanted like little paths splitting off and we'll like have either, I'm thinking we might make it like a hallway over here. Or we might have just like some signs that are like this way to the jungle area so that you can walk over here to like the jungle area, or we might turn that into like the mountain biome area because I think that that would be perfect. We haven't even explored over there yet. Can you believe that? Oh my gosh, I can't believe we've been here for so many months and we haven't even explored up there. We might have to do that this month. But like we could walk down and have signs, and I want to have like little shops. I want to have some of the smaller exhibits, like maybe some specialty exhibits on this side. And then on this side, this is where it leads to the temperate forest aviaries, or the temperate forest whole area, actually. Like the whole entire area is over there. So I want to have signs, I want to have arches and benches, and I want to clean up all these torches and replace them with more like nice looking spots, like nice looking little light sources. I want to have little gardens all over the place so that it kind of looks groomed, you know? This is the point where I'm going to start doing more than just putting down random paths, and we're going to start having like proper gardens. We're going to have proper signage. We're going to have NPCs that are added in that'll be guides that will guide you to different exhibits. So this is really exciting, but let's go ahead and get a look at the building So this is the entrance. Like I said, it's really small right now, but it kind of felt okay to start with this size, just so we had something to be able to have people teleport in and be the entrance to the zoo. We definitely need to add lots of signs so that people know which direction is which, but I plan on growing this building as time goes on. So it will actually grow up so that we might have multiple layers, so people can like walk up and maybe there'll be like little shops, or maybe like little art spots where we can have fan art on display, or maybe we can have the little informational panels that people can go and look at, and they can just continue walking up, maybe look at the zoo from different angles to decide where they want to go. And then I also want to go down. So one of the big reasons I built it right here, not only because it's kind of centrally located between my house and the two biggest sections of the zoo so far, there's also the third section of the jungle, the dinosaur jungle, that we haven't quite started working on beyond the Confuciornis just yet. But one of the big reasons I put it here, other than the central location, is that if you go down, and I'm going to eat my biscuit really quickly because I'm getting kind of hungry. Delicious biscuits. Delicious biscuits. But if you go down below this building right here, you will actually run into some empty areas. So from this side and from the other side, it leads into that big giant like cavern that we're sitting on top of. Let me see if I can find the other entrance. I'm pretty sure I made two little entrances. There we go. Just so I would remember. Here we go. So this is directly below the little dome, and so I want to have like staircase coming down so that people can come down into this area. And what this area is going to be the subway system. So I want to build subway systems that kind of link up the entire zoo, that you can just like get down here and you can be like, well, I want to go really quickly to the savannah area that's way over there, but I don't want to take the teleportation system, because we'll have an optional little teleportation system just for people who really need to move really quickly. But if you want to take like a nice subway tour, go through some pretty tunnels, maybe have some other little stops, then you can come down here and we'll have a track system splitting off in all directions so that you can like just jump in, like hit the button and you're off to be able to ride to one of the other locations. So that's really exciting. That's why I built it here, because then it can also be like a central hub for a little subway system, which I thought would be really fun. All right, shoo. All right, you're in my way, little block. All right, there we go. So yeah, not the biggest, most grand thing in the world just yet, but just imagine it getting bigger. Just imagine having nests and branches and twigs and things sticking off from this tree. Imagine more vines and flower vines going down from all of the walls made out of the divinsing blocks. Those are things that are going to come in. Imagine maybe a proper flooring and NPCs in here. And one of the reasons I'm showing it to you guys, even though it's kind of like not entirely finished, is because your ideas are so central into what makes our zoo what it is. So I wanted to show it to you guys and be like, okay, what do you think we should do with it? What do you think we should do with it? Because I'm really excited. Like, I would love to put maybe some appetites up on the trees, and like this big tree, and then maybe, like I said, maybe do some branches, maybe see if we can entice some of the finches to come and live in the trees, because that would be really cool. Like I mentioned, we'll definitely have tour guides. We definitely need some signs. I'm hoping to make some fancy signs, if not that size, then at least like little signs that can be like temperate forest area this way, or well, it would be that way. I'm already, see, I need signs just so I don't get lost, but this is it. So this is the zoo entrance, and I've actually been doing a lot of other work around the zoo, getting certain pathways built that I can show you tomorrow, because our big goal in the month of December is going to be to try to add in a couple exhibits. We're going to do a winter village that everyone in the whole Zoodesia world, which I really we need to give this place a better name, like for all of the worlds, because Zoodesia is my territory. So everyone on the server can go and they can contribute to the winter village. It's going to be a seasonal village that we build all sorts of fun things in, and we can go and travel and play in for the month of December, so that we have all sorts of like little seasonal games we can do and little seasonal shops we can shop at. It'll be really awesome. So that's coming up this month. We're going to work on exhibits. We're going to get ready for the 2-year anniversary to like come around. We're going going to get ready for year 3 to begin. It's going to be so awesome. Oh my gosh. And there's just so much to do. So what do you guys want to see for this month? I really think we need to work on getting the paths done. A lot of you guys have said that. Making the paths really nice, getting more archways built, getting more benches down, getting more like guest rest stations put up. Some people are like, we really need restrooms, and that's true. Getting more dodo like ATM set up, maybe getting some stands set up so people can earn some money, like picking papaya or things like that, making it clearer to them how they could earn some extra funds so they could buy stuff at our shops. And then, oh my gosh, also down here, like I'm trying to think, because at most zoos you come out of the entrance and you see like some sort of animal. So you see like animals as soon as you hit the zoo. That's one of the big things. And people right now would have to walk pretty far to see some animals. So what would be some good animals we could put by the entrance? Maybe clear this area and just make a small exhibit or two to kind of whet people's appetites and being able to see different animals. So that's another thing that we're going to be working on. But it's going to be lots of adventures. It's going to be we're even going to adventure in our own backyard where we haven't before. So that's going to be exciting. It's going to be lots of little builds that'll be really fun, like putting gardens in certain places, maybe greenhouses, food stands, maybe item stands, places where people can like earn some money and they can spend some money. We're going to start connecting the zoo together. So that's going to be our big goal, is to kind of make all of the paths nice and clear and to make it feel like you're actually still like walking in the zoo. Because right now this is just like, oh, am I just walking like in a forest path? No, like we're going to put exhibits over here. I was thinking maybe we could redo kind of this part of the river to be more like a marshland, which would be kind of fun. Maybe have a bunch of wild ducks like swimming around. So there's going to be a lot done. And I want to hear what you guys would like to see, because the theme of this month is going to be to tidy the zoo up and make it start looking a little bit more professional. So what do you think we need to do for that? I would love to hear your opinions and your ideas, because that's a huge part of what makes Zoodesia Zoodesia. And I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow when we will be going around. I'll show off some of the other work we've been doing to get the paths ready. And like the Asian fish exhibit is definitely on the list, because that's on part of the pathway. And we'll just be kind of like tidying things up, building things, exploring a little bit, doing all sorts of work. I have to give the girls their new outfit. Oh, and then also keep an eye out, because Ben said that he released some sort of something in our zoo somewhere here that should be about 3 meters in length by now. So I have no idea where he put it, but we really need to kind of find where he unleashed like some sort of mystery animal. So that's going to be fun to find too. Whew. But all right, guys, so there we go. There's our entrance. There's the goal for the month. And it's going to be pretty awesome, because we're going to try to make this place really come to life. So I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.